Hello and welcome to the Embrace the Mud podcast. Today is day 21 of the Love Boost Challenge, and we're going to be talking about self-care. What does self-care have to do with building stronger connections? That's what we're going to be unpacking today, so let's dive in. You are listening to the Embrace the Mud podcast, where we discuss all things related to healthy, joyful, and life-giving relationships. Why focus on relationships? Because the quality of our intimate partnerships and close connections influences our health, happiness, and longevity more than anything else in our lives. Relationships matter a lot. So together, let's jump into the mud, aka our messy relationships, pull some weeds, plant some seeds, and create an enriching environment where strong relationships can take root. I am your grateful host, Dara Posner. I am a relational disaster working toward relational mastery. I am also a positive psychology coach, a relational mindset coach, a blogger, and now a podcaster. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Embrace the Mud podcast, where we discuss all things related to healthy, joyful, life-giving relationships. If you are a fan of this podcast, please subscribe, follow, like, review, and share. Your engagement in this way is crucial to the success of the podcast, and I appreciate you taking just a few seconds to support my mission, which is to help people like you flourish in life and love. Today is day 21 of the Love Boost Challenge, and we're talking all about self-care. Now, you may be wondering, what does self-care have to do with building connections in my relationship with my partner, or my relationship with my friend or family members or anybody else? There's actually a very strong connection. It's so important to be attuned to what that is and why being able to adequately take care of ourselves is a necessity for having strong bonds with ourselves, obviously. And I think that's the obvious part here, right? Like, to be really connected to ourselves, we've got to be good at taking care of ourselves. But to be connected to other people, we have to be good at taking care of ourselves too. So if you're focusing on self-connection, your challenge today is to prioritize self-care today, to invest time in doing activities that bring you joy or things that just really relax you, and to cultivate a habit, right? Like, today is a starting point. Today, that's the focus. But to really cultivate a habit, if you don't have one already, of practicing self-care and making that a regular part of your daily life. If you are in a relationship, you can approach this in two ways. You can practice self-care towards yourself today in service of your relationship, or you can focus on nurturing your connection through doing some self-care together. Maybe you will go to the gym together, you'll go on a bike ride, perhaps you will take a nice bath together, just something where you're practicing self-care as a unit. That's totally fine too. The key is to prioritize your own needs, right? What is it that you need to feel relaxed? What is it that you need to feel happy, to feel confident, to feel connected? Are you attuned to yourself in this way? I will tell you that one of the things I love to write about, and one of the things that people really gravitate towards me and my work that I focus on, is unmet needs in relationships. And as hard as it is to sort of realize if that's your experience, like you're in a relationship where you feel like your needs aren't being consistently met, a difficult thing to sometimes contend with is the fact that oftentimes when you're someone in a relationship who is feeling unfulfilled, like your needs aren't being met, if you really are honest with yourself, you'll notice that you aren't good at meeting your own needs. You're not good at practicing self-care. And that's a big part of the problem. Why? Well, because first of all, you're not modeling that your needs matter. When you take time out, you say, hey, I need some time for me. I got to go do these things to take care of myself, and they are a consistent priority in your life. You are demonstrating that your needs matter, that the things that help you feel healthy, happy, nourished are important to you. And you tend to be someone who is clear on what it is that you actually need. It's something that you think about, something that you practice, and therefore you become better at teaching your partner how to take care of you, how to meet your needs. But when we're disconnected from ourselves in this way and we don't have any rituals or practices of self-care, it's really, really hard then to help our partners appreciate that our needs are important and what the needs specifically are. So also, when we're taking good care of ourselves, we just feel better. And when we feel better, we show up in the relationship better. So there are multiple reasons why self-care feeds our connection in our romantic relationship and beyond. So that is the challenge for you today. To prioritize your own well-being, to take care of yourself, either go have a lot of fun, go do something that brings you a lot of joy, or do something that is just very relaxing and helps you calm down, de-stress, find a state of tranquility. All right, that is all I have for you today. And by the way, if you are that person who struggles with unmet needs in your relationship, I have created the No More Unmet Needs workbook, which you can find on my website. If you just go to mudcoaching.com and you visit my shop, you can download it there. It is a PDF, and podcast listeners only get 10% off. And your special code is GOODLOVE. All one word, GOODLOVE. You can just pop that in when you get to the checkout area. All right, well, I will be back here tomorrow for day 22 of the Love Boost Challenge. In the meantime, please remember, you are wired for love and connection. You are capable of love and connection. You are worthy of love and connection. I'll see you soon.